Welcome to Backstage at TCT. This week we are talking to Nelda Jones, who's also a board member, and Stephanie Jardot, and she's with Carter Blood Care. So Stephanie, tell us about Carter Blood Care and what do you do for them?
So I'm a consultant for Carter Blood Care. I help the community with blood drives in our area. Carter Blood Care services over 27 hospitals in the North, Central, and East Texas areas.
TCT will be doing our second annual parking lot, Bazaar, and blood drive. And this will be October 3rd from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So we are so excited to partner with Carter Blood Care again. You'll have the big bus out here. We're going to be doing it in the parking lot. So is there any age limit to donate?
So donors, if they're 16, they can donate with us. They do have to have a parent consent, and they can find that on our website. Or if they come the day of the blood drive, just bring your parent with you, and we'll have forms with us that they can fill out.
Okay.
17 and older, as long as they have a photo ID, then they can come and donate, and there is no upper age limit.
Okay, that's great. Why is it so important to donate blood?
Oh gosh, blood isn't one of those things that we can create, that we can make. It has to come from us, from volunteers that are willing to help other people who need it. It's not something we can get at Walmart or off of Amazon and it'll come straight to our doors.
Right.
It's something that is needed from the community.
And right now, I'm just hearing through the grapevine, but is there kind of a shortage right now?
Yes. So ever since COVID hit, the hospitals, they stopped with their elective surgeries. And then when things start to pick back up, then our hospitals started to do the elective surgeries. So they were behind and they're trying to catch up. And with them trying to catch up, then we're trying to catch up as well.
So we really need people to help donate.
Oh, absolutely. Blood is only good for 42 days.
Oh.
So, that we constantly need donors.
That's amazing. I didn't know that it kind of has a shelf life.
Yes.
What are the eligibility guidelines?
As long as you're in good general health, if you're not feeling well, we ask that you don't donate that day. But once you're feeling better, then we would love for them to come and donate. And they've got to bring a photo ID, just a government issued ID. And there are a few other questions. They can always go to our website and look up the eligibility rules. And I also like to encourage people, if you're not sure, then just come and try to donate anyway. And you can always ask our phlebotomist as well.
Right. How much blood is taken and how long does it take for the whole process?
So for the whole process, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour. So we ask you a series of questions. I believe there are 54 questions that we ask. And if they pass the health screening, then they go on to the donation part. So actually donating blood, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to donate. So not too long, but we do ask that you give about an hour of your time to go ahead and to come out and donate. And we take 1 pint from you. So our bodies have between 10 to 12 pints of blood, and we just take 1 pint from you. And it takes about 2 weeks for your body to reproduce everything. And it's actually healthy for donors to come out and donate blood, especially for men. So a lot of men, they come and they donate just because they know, well, for one, that it's going to help patients that need it, and for two, it forces your body to reproduce those blood cells.
Oh, okay. Well, after they donate, what can they do or not do?
So before they come and donate, we do ask that they hydrate, drink plenty of fluids, try to stay away from caffeinated drinks, and eat a good meal. So we encourage you to eat a lot of red meats, a lot of greens, and things like that to boost your iron before you donate. And after you donate, we ask that you don't drink any alcoholic beverages, no strenuous workouts, things like that, because it makes you feel a little tired. So we just ask that you kind of take care of yourself and not overdo it.
Right. Well, luckily, we are going to have several food trucks
Yes.
at the event. So they won't have any problem being able to get food before they donate or even after they donate. Can they donate if they have been vaccinated for COVID-19 or if they've gotten their flu shot?
There is no deferral for any kind of vaccinations. So they can come, they can get their COVID vaccine that morning and come out and donate after.
So there's not any deadline or wait
Correct.
period. That's amazing. So do they need to know what their blood type is?
No, they don't. And actually, after they donate with us, they can go online it takes about 48 hours for us to send everything off and get tested before we send it to our hospitals. So they can go online and they can look up all of their information. It'll have their cholesterol, their blood pressure, their iron level, and their blood type on there. So,
Nice. Now, I know you guys sometimes do plasma donations, and that's not something we're going to be able to do at the theater for this blood drive, but that is something that possibly they can look up on the website to see if they want to utilize and donate plasma, because that's definitely needed as well.
Oh, absolutely.
And what's the difference? What would people need the plasma for?
So plasma is used for a lot of different patients. We use it for a lot of burn victims. And donating plasma, it does take a little bit longer to donate. And also platelets.
And they can find all that information out on your website.
Yes,
Okay.
cardiobloodcare.org.
Perfect. Now, can they pre-book their appointment for us on our blood drive October 3rd?
So they definitely can, but we always accept walk-ins as well.
So now, Nelda, let's talk about, you're going to be coordinating our entertainment for the day. And then you also helped coordinate the entertainment for last year when we did the Bazaar. So what do you have in planned?
Last year, of course, we didn't know what to expect when we had our first fundraiser. We found out that there were a lot of people who came for the shopping, but there were just as many people who came for the entertainment. We're going to have some choral groups. We're going to have some individuals singing. We're not going to have large bands. It's just not really a good setup for that. But we will still have some musicians, some singer-songwriters from the Temple and surrounding cities. So I think there'll be a little bit of something for everybody when it comes to entertainment.
We've got food trucks out, so you can just have a picnic, shop, and everybody just have a nice afternoon.
Yes, and that's another thing we do encourage, the blankets and the chairs. We're moving the location where we had entertainment set up last year because it really didn't facilitate a good place for people to sit. But this year we've got such beautiful shade trees here in front of the theater, and we have the food trucks. The event is from 11 until 4, but don't think you can't make an afternoon out of it here. You can come for food, you can do a little bit of shopping, you can listen to the singers, and by then you may want some dessert.
Right.
And luckily we'll have some food trucks who can provide that.
Absolutely.
But last year, what was most popular was the fact that we will have a big portion of the sale will be from our costume department.
Correct.
October the 3rd is only, 3 weeks before Halloween.
Correct.
And that was one of the things I found out last year. We have such cool things from wardrobe that we just didn't have a need for right now.
Right.
And so you'll see some vintage clothing, you will see some absolute costumes, as you would see for a Halloween thing. I talked to some mothers recently whose children were in our production of 5 Tour Places, and they said that's what they did. They came and they made Halloween costumes for their kids.
Right, everybody got creative.
Right.
They made Halloween costumes.
And we're going to have the clothing, we're going to have housewares, because we have members of the theater who are donating things for that. We also have a huge prop room. And due to the generosity of so many people, we have multiples of things that we don't need.
Correct.
So those things will also be part of the sale.
Right.
Again, I think it's a great afternoon. The kids, it's a safe place to bring your kids, let them roll down the grass and play, and listen to good music.
Listen to good music, have good food,
Yeah.
donate some blood.
Yeah.
We are going to have items from, like you said, from vintage clothing, regular clothing, fabric, home decor. I mean, there's something for everyone, and also, fun in being able to create your own Halloween costume.
Yeah.
everybody had a great time last year.
Oh, yeah.
We raised about $2,000 for the theater last year.
Yes.
So that helped us with our electric bill and some of our monthly expenses.
Yeah.
And our goal for the blood drive was, I think, 15 last year.
Yes.
And we actually had 14. We actually had 16 people show up, but 2 were unable to donate that day. So we almost made our goal. And what is our goal for this year?
It'll probably be about 15 again. And you know, we do have something where people can come in and donate double reds. So that's like a double unit of red cells, and they only take the red cells from your body and give back to your plasma and your platelets. So, and that actually counts as 2 donations.
Sweet.
So you have to qualify for it, but if you're a taller person, then, you know, and a bigger person, then those people are perfect to come in and to do that. The smaller people, you do have to weigh at least 110 pounds to donate. So the smaller people, we don't encourage them to donate double reds.
Right.
But those do count as 2 units. So if anybody is interested in doing that, then they can.
Okay, that's amazing. So we are so excited. We want everybody to come out and help us with our fundraiser and our parking lot bazaar. And that will be October 3rd, Sunday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And thank you so much, and we will hope to see you there.